to just really see what she's been able to build here, the plans and what she plans to do to grow it, and just really give you a sneak peek into how we actually do this in real life, right? So you can't make this up, you can't fake it, and you see real customers in real time, right?
Yeah, real time.
And this is her business. She's the CEO. She was able to acquire this business creatively, and that's what we see. So
yeah, so we're here. Let's get it.
All right.
Thank you. So what we have here are some products that are featured through other small businesses that actually participate in our mailbox program that we have. Mailbox is, a big thing for a mail and shipping store, but we didn't want to not include the small businesses that are represented here. So we have some custom cups. We have some custom crochet style hats. They can be further customized with, designs and things like that. Then even down to the water in our vending area. This is actually another small business that we partnered with to sell their water here. And it's a local company. So that's awesome that we get to partner with these small businesses. And it's not just about these golden boxes here. We wanted to find a way to build relationship.
Okay, so first, that's amazing, right? But I want to even start at the foundation, so everybody that's watching this, right? Number one, what kind of business is this, right? And why did you decide to buy this type of business, this industry?
Yeah, so I wanted something that was going to be a staple in the community and something that wasn't going to be, just flighty. I didn't want something flighty because things look shiny and they look like it's going to be this big thing and get you a lot of attention, but I wanted something stable and low key because we don't know what's going to happen with this economy. We just don't know. So what I did know is that people are always going to need to mail things. They're always going to need a place to ship things. They're always going to need a place to get things notarized. They're always going to need those foundational things, even getting copies. Everybody don't have a printer. Right. So it was those simple things. I wanted to just get the shininess out of it and let's get simple. And then I thought about, where kids need to get their first job experience, things that are going to be staples within the community. That's what lasts.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So can you explain to us the business model? So I know it's a pack and ship business. That's what we call it, or mail and ship business.
It's mail and business, shipping and printing.
Mail and business, shipping and printing. So the main flagship service is customers that need to ship out any items, that need to get documents notarized.
Yes.
So what would be your competition?
So we would say that UPS stores would be our main corporate competition, and that's mainly because they do shipping and printing services. However, the difference is based on these premium mailboxes that we have, we're able to do things that they're not able to do for a price that they're not able to do it. So that's what differentiates, besides just the amazing customer service, because we are your neighbor.
I love it. See, I love it. So let's bring the camera around this way, right? Because I want to show them, because you keep saying the premium gold boxes. Like, what is these gold boxes we're talking about? So I want you to talk about these gold boxes, right? Because this is the business right here. Like everything else we're going to get through, but this is the business. So I want you to talk through these boxes. How does the process work and things like that?
So premium mailbox services is a game changer for people who just need a separate address, people who have a business, people who are tired of porch pirates stealing things from their homes, right? If you live in an apartment or if you live in a house, people are predatory with packages because of just the nature of where we're at in our environment, right? So these boxes are game changers. People rent these monthly.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get it, y'all. I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all are ready. I hope y'all are ready. If you are ready, I need you to type ready in the chat right now. And I also want to make sure that when you are commenting in the chat, that you need to tag everyone so we all can see. There's a button where you can tag host and panelists, and then you can also tag everyone. So we want to make sure that you tag everyone so they can see what's going on. Type ready in the chat. Type ready in the chat if you're ready. So we're going to jump right into it. I don't want to waste no time. I want to get right into it, and I want to give you life-changing information on this workshop here tonight. We are live Wednesday, April 9th, so this is not pre-recorded. This is live in effect. We will be able to give you this game. So look, the first thing that I want to do before I get started, the very first thing, I need to set some expectations, right? I need to set some ground rules, some things just to make sure we get the most out of this class, right? I want to make sure that we are here to be efficient, to be effective. So number one, I need you to give me 90 minutes of your time. I need you to give me your complete undivided attention for the next 90 minutes. I don't want you scrolling on social media. I don't want you texting. I don't want you picking up other phone calls. I want you to go into a room, go into a corner, go somewhere where you can lock in completely on this information that's going to change your life. Because I promise you, I'm committed to giving you life-changing information that can help you generate thousands of dollars in cash flow immediately. Like not next year, not next month. I'm talking about immediately you'll be able to make 5, 10, 15, $20,000 in passive profits, but you have to lock in with me. So if you're able to lock in with me, I need you to type commit in the chat. I need you to type commit in the chat if I got your commitment. That's all I need. I need to make sure I got the right people in the room that's here with me and that's locked in. Type commit in the chat. There we go. 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 All right, who we got in here? Who we got in here? Let me make sure I shout you out. Okay, Sheed, I got your commitment. What's going on? Let's get it. Let's get it. Harvey, I got your commitment. What's up? Nicole, I got your commitment. Donta, I got your commitment. Christopher, I got your commitment. Raven, I got your commitment. Hotep, I see you. I got your commitment. That's what I like to hear. That is what I like to see because I promise you, I'm committed to making sure I give you a blueprint that's recession proof. I'm going to give you a blueprint that is what we call a cheat code, right? Because we've been told how to build wealth all wrong, and I'm going to show you the fastest way to get rich in 2025. All right, so the second thing that I need everybody to do before we get started, I need you to expand your mind. I want you to forget about everything you've been told about building wealth because the truth is they've been able to promote this propaganda on how we build wealth, and it's the wrong way. So I want you to forget about what you've been told, and I want you to open up your mind. I want you to just borrow my mindset for the next 90 minutes. I want you to borrow my concepts, my thought process, my strategies for the next 90 minutes at least. If you're ready to do that, I want you to type ready in the chat. Just want to make sure we're here. I want you to type ready in the chat. We're going to get right into it. I'm going to share my screen, and we are going to make this thing happen, all right? Perfect, perfect, perfect. So y'all ready? We got the right people in the room. Y'all are ready. Perfect. So let me share my screen, jump right into it. I want to waste no time, right? I'm going to show you how to get access to $250,000 in funding 90 days or less, right? I'm going to show you how you can get access to $250,000 faster than your job could pay you. Faster than you could save yourself. I'm going to show you how you can get access to this type of capital, but not only get access to it, how to actually buy a cash flowing business and turn it to passive profits within 90 days. Right? We're going to talk fast. We're going to get to it fast. Everything is fast because we don't have time to get rich slow. I don't know about you, but I know me. I want to live my dream life now. I want y'all to type now in the chat. See, now stands for no opportunity wasted. And the opportunity I'm going to give you right now is literally going to show you how to get a piece of this $84 trillion wealth transfer that is happening right before our eyes. So I'm super excited. I'm going to be very passionate. Please don't confuse it with anger or aggression. It's because I'm so grateful and thankful for what this information has done for me and my family and the students that have invested to learn this and execute. I know it's going to do the same thing for you. I know it's going to do the same thing. That's going to show you how to get this capital. But let me ask this question. Put a 1 in the chat if you're familiar with me, meaning that you've been following me for some time, you've been to a free event, you purchased a course, you've been in a mentor, some way, somehow, you understand the value that we provide. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't know me from a can of paint. You're like, who is this young guy up here screaming, talking, shouting? I just got a text message, an email, or somebody sent me a link online, right? And I'm looking to see what this is about. But I want to make sure I understand who's in the room with me so I don't overshare if I don't need to. Because if you're already familiar with me, I can get right into the information. I don't need to do all that. But if you are not familiar with me, I know that it's important for you to understand who I am and why I'm qualified to share with you. Because it's not always about the message itself, because we can get information all across the internet. It's about the messenger sometimes, somebody that you can relate to, somebody that you resonate with, somebody that understands where you come from, that came from the struggle, that been able to tell you a path that fits you. All right, shout out to you, Harvey. Shout out to you. So for those of you that do not know me, my name is Ramel New Worlds. I am 32 years old, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. My story is like anybody. I come from poverty, welfare, food stamps, free lunch, you name it. We all come from an underserved community for the most part. Unless some of us was waking up with $1 million, we was born with $1 million. But if you anything like me, you come from an underserved community. And that was me. My mom passed away when I was 12 years old to cancer. My grandmother that raised me, she passed away when I was 14 years old to cancer. So I come from a place of struggle and lack and always overcoming obstacles. If you could relate to that, type relate in the chat. If you come from a place of always having to overcome obstacles, type relate in the chat. And the only reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I want you to know when I get to my accomplishments, when I get to all the great things that I've been able to do, I want you to see yourself for me and understand that it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. See, I stand here in front of you today as a serial entrepreneur. I own multiple businesses, but I am most known as the self-storage king. The reason why I am the self-storage king is because I've been able to master a hidden industry. We call it the best kept secret. That hidden industry is the self-storage business where we make money in real estate with no tenants, no trash, no toilets, y'all. I've been able to build a $10 million self-storage business. I've been able to build $20 million in family wealth, help my students get access to over $50 million in funding. We have thousands of students that's been in the 700 credit club, that's in the 800 credit club. We have 8 self-storage millionaires that have come through our program. We have over a dozen students that have actually successfully purchased $1 million businesses. We have hundreds of students who've been able to quit their 9-to-5 job. And I'm going to show y'all the receipts and the proof. I don't want you to just take my word for it, but I want you to know that my complete mission on this call is to teach entrepreneurs like yourself how to purchase cash flowing businesses with no money down strategy, y'all. That's the cool thing. You don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars in your bank account. You don't need an 800 credit score. All you need is the will, the drive. All you need is the desire. I'm going to give you the skill. I'm going to give you the how. You just have to have a big enough why. Let me know in the chat. What is your why? Why do you want to buy cash flowing business? Why do you want financial freedom? Why do you want to be able to break the curse of generational poverty? If your why is strong enough, I'm going to give you the how, and you will be able to see success. So that's my story, y'all. That's what I've been able to do. And, I've been able to travel all across the country, putting together free seminars. I'm not somebody that just popped up 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I am not a pandemicpreneur. By no means, please don't mistake me for a pandemicpreneur. I am a 2-time author. I've been doing this for 10 plus years. I put together free tours where I went to different universities for free, hosting financial literacy seminars, educating our community on financial literacy, hosting in-person masterminds, walking through our self-storage facilities, really in the field, giving back because I understand what it was like when I was looking for somebody to help me get to that next level. So now I made it my mission to be able to give back and help others get to that next level. If that's you, I want you to type me in the chat if you're ready to get to the next level. Type me in the chat because my goal for you today is to introduce you to the world of capital mastery. I want to show you how you can get access to capital time and time again, even if you beat your credit up, even if you got a great credit score, even if you don't have a bunch of money, you can unlock the bank. But you need the strategies that I'm going to break down. You need the information I'm going to break down, but I have to make this last disclaimer before I get into this. I need to make it very clear, and my attorney told me to put this up here because sometimes we have some people that just need to hear this. This information that I'm going to share with you on this class is only for action takers. Not action talkers. There's a difference. Action talkers, they say what they're going to do, but we never really see the results. Put a 1 in the chat if you know somebody that's always talking about what they're going to do. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to start this business. I'm going to go invest in mentorship, but we never see the results. If that is you, I want you to exit now. I'm just being honest. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want you to waste my time. I want to talk to the people that's serious, not curious, the people that are wealth seekers. That's like, hey, listen, if there's a blueprint that makes sense, there's a result, I am in. I am willing to move fast. I am willing to move with speed. I understand value. That's the type of people I want to talk to. And if that's you, you can stay right here with me. And please note that I am not a licensed financial advisor. I am not a CPA. Yes, I do have these individuals on my team, but myself personally, I am not a licensed financial advisor. What I will tell you is this. I am a licensed millionaire, right? So the strategies that I've been able to execute on, I'm going to share with you. And my students have been able to execute on this. But here's the thing. Your results is based upon your work ethic. Your results is based upon your motivation, your commitment, your willingness to actually do the work long enough to outlast the learning curve. You have to be able to stay in that process long enough. If you're willing to do the work, type work in the chat. Type work in the chat if you are ready and willing to do the work. I can give you so much game, but it won't work for you if you do not have that commitment. That's why I asked in the beginning, so I want to make it clear. And all it takes is one deal. All it takes is one piece of information, one relationship away, one gym away, one connection, one mentorship, one class. All it takes is one. I need somebody to type one in the chat. And everything that I'm going to share with you on this workshop, I'm not talking theory. I am speaking from my real life. My very first mentorship, I invested $5,000, family. And this wasn't even a real mentorship because it was really a course. I just paid for it and you had to connect the dots from the videos. There was no live training on Zoom or no in-person events. There was nothing of that sort. I had to watch the pre-recorded videos and connect the dots. But one of the things that my mentor that was teaching in the course, he said, look, a lot of people invest in courses and trainings and masterminds and mentorships, and they still go into it with their own frame of thinking. I need you to lean on the mentor's understanding, because if you knew what to do, you would already be doing it. Let me know in the chat, yes or no. Am I right or am I wrong? If you knew what to do, you would already be doing it. So you need to not lean on your own understanding. You need to lean on the mentor's understanding, because obviously the mentor has been somewhere that you haven't been. And you may not understand it. Guess what? It's not supposed to make sense. It's not supposed to be understood. Because again, if it was understood, then we need to be looking at you like, hey, what's happening? Because you know what to do and you're not doing it. See, my mentor told me, he said, look, you need to go to meetups and you need to find people that are looking to sell their properties. You need to cold call. You need to text people, random people. I said, what? I'm going to reach out to random people and see if they're interested in selling their properties? Yes. But I did it. Even though it didn't make sense to me at the time, I did it. And I started texting people, cold calling, sending out letters. And I ended up coming across a family that was going through a pre-foreclosure. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what a pre-foreclosure is. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. Want to make sure we're on the same page. All right, so for those of you that don't know, it's when you buy a property, fall behind on your mortgage, right? And now the bank is threatening to take that property away from you. See, in the course, it said to do this, so I did it, and it worked. It didn't happen right away, but I stayed consistent, and I ended up coming across a family that was going through a pre-foreclosure, and I was able to sit down with the seller in the bank and work out what is called a short sale. So I was able to get this property under contract for $590,000. It was a 2-family brownstone in Brooklyn, New York. So anybody that's from New York City, you know how expensive these properties are. And if any of you have brownstones where you live, you know how expensive these brownstones are. And at the same time, I was working at a full-time job. See, I did everything that they told us to do. I went to school and graduated with my bachelor's in business management communications from University of Albany. I did that. I got a full-time job working at Pepsi Beverages Company. They was paying me $55,000 a year, but I said, look, I'm worth $55 million. I'm worth $55 billion. There's no way I'm going to allow somebody to put a dollar amount on my value, on my life, on my time. But my dad told me something very early that stuck with me. He said, hey, son, a job stands for just over broke. I want y'all to put that in the chat. He says, son, a job stands for just over broke. Because if you spend so much time at this job, the day they decide to let you go, your entire livelihood can be affected. He said, but it's not about not starting with the job. It just means don't end with the job. You need to have an exit plan. So he changed the way I thought about it. So now I walked into the office and I had a new mindset where I said, listen, I no longer work for you, you work for me. I said it to myself in my own mind, right? Because I said, how can I utilize my experience working here at this billion-dollar corporation? I'm going to utilize my W-2s, my tax returns, my pay stubs, so I can invest in me and go get financing and go buy properties. I'm going to learn sales. I'm going to learn marketing. I'm going to learn organizational structure. I'm going to learn everything here and invest in me. Somebody type invest in the chat. Learn from what you are doing at your job, take it and apply it to your business. That is what I did. So when I got this property under contract and I applied for a mortgage, they denied me because I was only making $55,000 a year, but I didn't quit. Somebody type "don't quit" in the chat. Somebody type "don't quit." See, because they denied me, I still had to figure it out. My mentor said, look, go back to those events and find a partner now. Bring your business card. Bring your buyer's profile. Let people know who you are. And some random person is going to invest in you. It didn't make sense to me. How is some random person going to put up money for a deal? They don't know me. But I did it. I didn't question it. Why? Because I can't lean on my own understanding because I don't know. And I went to over 50 real estate meetups. I went on eventbrite.com. Eventbrite.com. And by the grace of God, God is so good. God is great because he takes away some things from you, but he blesses you and gives you some other things for a specific reason to help shape you and challenge you to become your greatest self. And I went to these meetups and I'm exhausted, but I end up coming across a lady that was old enough to be my grandmother. She said, I see something in you. I love your drive. I love your passion. You remind me of my son. Like, it's something about you that's going to go far. I want to help you out. She said, look, I want to give you a hand up. Not a handout, because a handout is a freebie and we don't value free. What I'm going to do is give you a hand up. So she made a phone call to an investor that she worked with for 20 plus years and said, look, there's a young man that has a great opportunity. I need you to sit down with him and give him an hour of your time. There's no way I would have ever been able to get a sit down with a multi-millionaire, young 21-year-old guy if I didn't have somebody that connected the dots. That's why mentorship is so important. It's not just about information, it's about the relationships, the network, the transformation. And I sat down with him and I did it scared. I'm sharing this story because I'm about to get to the game, but if you don't understand how it's done and the mind that you need to have to do what I'm teaching you, nothing will matter. You will do it scared. I sat down, I was nervous. I showed him the deal, didn't know how it was going to work out, but he ended up partnering with me and put up the entire $590,000. I want y'all to understand. He put up the entire $590,000. I put no money out of my pocket. So when I teach you today how to buy cash flowing businesses with no money out of your pocket, I'm not telling you from theory. I'm telling you from my real life. See, I just had to give him 50% equity in the deal when we sold it. So that same brownstone, we put about $40,000 in renovations when we bought it, utilizing a business credit card, 0% interest. Put that same brownstone on the market, sold it for $1.2 million. I made 6 figures in real estate my very first deal. Just imagine, I was 25 at this time because it took about 3 years to go through this process. But my very first deal, I made 6 figures, and you can see the receipts right here. I'm not just talking about it. 2017, I walked away with $157,000 net after I split my profits 50-50, paid my taxes, paid the liens, the commissions, all the fees I made in one deal, what it took me 5 years to make at my day job. So when I tell you you only need one deal to change your life, I'm telling you because this is what I've been able to do. Do you understand me? Type one deal in the chat if you with me. Because once you get that one deal, now that just doors open up because you got the confidence, right? You got the belief. You know this at work. You just got to double down now. So that's what I did. I reinvested. I paid for more mentorship. I wrote down my goals and I bought more properties, more assets, more businesses. And these are just receipts and checks of passive profits. I want y'all to type passive profits in the chat because that is what I'm going to share with you today on this class. I want to show you how you can get passive profits and you don't have to get up and trade your time. That is what I've been able to do multiple times. I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. Look at my name here. You see the checks. This is what I've been able to do over the last 10 plus years. And I got multiple 6-figure checks. Multiple. Look, I'm just sharing this again because I want you to see yourself in me. Today, I stand here in front of you as a seven-figure entrepreneur. I take private flights. I take my family on vacation. We take one-way trips. We don't know when we're coming back. Why? Because we don't have to check in with nobody else. I fired my boss. I retired my wife. I'm getting interviewed on national television all across the country, being able to go and share my story to impact thousands. I was awarded for making seven figures in the 30 days in two different businesses. I'm only sharing this because I want you to understand that your current situation is not your final destination. If somebody that lost his mom at 12, his grandmom at 14, come from poverty, welfare, food stamps, free lunch, raised by a single father, but now I've been able to purchase my dream car, $300,000 Lamborghini, and guess what? My self-storage businesses pay for it. You can't tell me God is not good. You can't tell me that you can't do it because I'm no different than you. This is just the receipts because I'm about to get to the game. And a lot of times people think when I share this that it's too good to be true. Oh, this is not possible. And it's because we have never seen it. So we just need to see it. And sometimes in our community, seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. So that's the only reason why I'm showing this because I know sometimes we need to see it. We need to see it. But I'm ready to get into the game now, y'all. If you're ready for the game, type game in the chat. If you're ready for the game, type game in the chat. See, check this out, right? There's a few things that I noticed as I started to teach. There's a few things that I noticed that has been holding a lot of people back, right? Few things, right? But I want to ask you, let me know in the chat, what is the main thing that's been holding you back from getting your passive profits? What is the one thing that you like, yo, hey, Mogul, if you can help me unlock this, I'm gonna make 10,000 a month. I'm gonna be able to retire from my job. I'm gonna be able to take my family on trips. This is what's been holding me back. Harvey said money. There we go. Money. Sam said money. Windsor said fear, money, capital. A lot of people are saying capital. Some people are saying the fear, uncertainty, credit, money, fight. There we go. Direction. These are all the things, but what most people say is the money. And luckily for you on this call, the first thing that I want to uncover is the money piece. And then I'm going to show you how to actually reinvest the money. Because if you go get it and you don't know how to reinvest it, that's just a bad situation. But I want to talk to two types of people, okay? If you got a 700 credit score or above, you got a clean profile, put a 2 in the chat. If you got good credit, you just don't know how to go get the money. I got a 700 credit score. I just don't know what bank to go to. How do I apply? What's the whole process? I need to unlock how to go get the money, but I got good credit. Put a 1 in the chat if you like, hey, Mogul, I got bad credit. I'm talking about 600 or below. I made some mistakes. I didn't have this information when I was growing up, so I can't get approved for a sandwich at Subway if I wanted to, Mogul. I got to clean up my credit. I'm going to solve both of your problems. I'm going to show you how if you have a great credit, you can go get access to $250,000 in the next 30 days. 30 days, you can go get $250,000. And those of you that have bad credit, I'm going to show you how you can go get $250,000 in 90 days. It may take you an extra step or two, but you can go do this in 90 days. But I don't care what your situation is, the money is right there for you. You just got to go and get it. So I want to talk to my twos first. I'm going to talk to my ones first, the ones that got bad credit. I'm going to get you situated. Two things that I'm going to do. I'm going to give you at the very end a software to clean your credit for free. It's my software. I'm going to give it to you for free at the end, but you got to stay locked in with me, all right? And I'm also going to give you our business funding checklist so that you can follow these steps at the end because I'm going to go through some stuff, but I'm going to give you a checklist to have at the end. Right? So you're going to be able to work on your credit, work on your business. I got you. Don't worry. Still take notes. But even while you're working on your credit, I'm still going to show you how to go get the money. All right? I got you. So stay to the very end, locking with me. And the third thing is I'm going to give you an opportunity to go get $2,500 no credit check tonight. I'm going to show you exactly the opportunity that you have to go get $2,500 no credit check tonight. All right? But you got to stay to the very end. Now, moving along, for the people that got bad credit, have you ever heard of subprime lenders? Put yes or no in the chat. Yes or no. Have you ever heard of subprime lenders? All right, we got no, we got yes, we got no. All right, cool. So we got a combination of people. So that means I'm giving y'all some game. All right. So those of you that said no, you can just go on Google, right? And we're gonna type in what are subprime lenders. And y'all see it right here, okay? Subprime lenders specialize in offering loans to borrowers with low or subprime credit ratings, right? Keep going. Subprime lenders are credit providers that specializes in giving borrowers and giving people money that have bad credit. Right. So those of you that may have a collection, you may have a bankruptcy, you may have some high utilization, you're gonna go and get subprime lending. Now, this is not your Wells Fargo. This is not your Bank of America. This is not your Chase. These are private companies that lend to people that don't have the best credit. Now, here is the other part. They do charge higher interest rates. So like 25%, 20%. That's the cost that's going to cost you because you got bad credit. But I'm going to show you how to get a higher return on your investment than what it even costs you to get the money. Let me know in the chat. Does it matter about interest if I'm going to show you a way to get a higher return than what it costs you to get the money? And you got to do what you got to do because you don't got good credit. All right. So I'll give y'all a few lenders. In our mentorship, we got over 50 plus subprime lenders, but I'll give y'all 5 just to make it simple. I don't want to overwhelm anybody. I want to make it digestible and simple. So please follow me. You have Net Credit. This is a subprime lender. They'll give you up to $10,000 and they'll give you funding same day and they'll do a soft pull to see if you get a pre-approval. So you can literally shoot your shot tonight to see if you get a soft pre-approval or not. That's Net Credit, $10,000. We also have Op Loans, which is another one. They'll approve you as well, and they'll give you a soft pull to see if you get pre-approved, and you can get same-day funding. These are all subprime lenders. Stick with me. Take your notes. I'm walking you through a process. You also have FIG loans. If they're in your area, they will also give you same-day funding. And this is personal cash loans. Right? We also have Upstart, which is another one, right? Next day funding, and you could check your credit with no hard pull, soft pull, shoot your shot. You also have One Main Financial. These are all subprime lenders, okay? Now, y'all got that? Y'all got the 5 subprime lenders. So this is what I want y'all to do. Walk with me, walk with me. You want to apply with a sequence. So what we teach is how you strategically go apply with each lender the same time. Boom, 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 boom. And let's say you get approved for $10,000 for each of those subprime lenders. That's 5 of them. How much is that? No LLC is needed. This is personal cash loans. You don't need a business. All you need is a social, a post, and you can go apply. Thank you, Raven. That's $50,000. $50,000. Thank you, She. So this is what's gonna happen. Yeah, yo, Mogul. All right, I got approved for $50,000. They hitting me with 18% interest. What I do now? This is what we're gonna do. You stick with me. This is what we're gonna do now. So the next step is I am gonna take my 50,000, right? And this is the game. I gotta unshare my screen. I'm gonna creep up. I'm gonna whisper this. Don't share this with nobody, all right? When you apply with the subprime lenders and when they approve you, they will do an ACH deposit into your bank account within 48 hours. However, the loan doesn't show up on your report till 30 days later. So now you have 50,000 cash that doesn't show up on your report and you got about 3 weeks to make some moves. Are y'all with me? Just want to make sure y'all with me. You got about 3 weeks to go make some moves. Yo, Mogul, what moves do I make? Well, you're going to take the $50,000 and you're going to go to Bank of America and you're going to request for what is called a secured business line of credit. So now you're taking your personal money and you're going to go and build a business so that you can get business credit with Bank of America. However, you don't have the best credit. So you have to put up money, which is called collateral. So you're gonna go to Bank of America, right, Harvey? And you're gonna say, hey, Bank of America, here go my 50,000. I would like to build a relationship with you. You're gonna give it to them. They're gonna hold it as collateral, but they're now gonna issue you a secured business line of credit. So what you're doing is you're taking 50,000 from the subprime, go to Bank of America, they're gonna hold it as collateral, issue you a secured business line of credit. The reason why we want line of credit is because it acts as cash. So you can literally log into your online banking and transfer the money off the line of credit into your business bank account, period. And guess what? You pull it out as cash. Somebody said, can we go to any other bank? Yes, because we're not going to stop there. So now that we go to Bank of America and we transfer the money from our line of credit into our bank account, we pull it out as cash. Guess what? Now I'm going to go to PNC and do the exact same thing. Hey, PNC, I don't have the best credit, but I would love to build a relationship with you. Here go $50,000. Hold it as collateral, but now they're going to give you a secured business line of credit. You're going to log into your online banking and you're going to transfer the money from the line of credit into your business banking account. You're going to pull the money out as cash, and then you're going to keep going. Now I hit KeyBank and do the exact same thing with KeyBank and say, hey, I don't have the best credit, but I want to put up $50,000. You're going to hold it as collateral, and they're going to issue you a secured business line of credit. Are y'all following me? Are y'all following me? I want to make sure y'all with me because I'm just getting started. Lanita says she's trying. I'm taking 50,000. I go to Bank of America. They hold it, but issue me a secure business line of credit. I take the money off the line of credit to go to PNC Bank, give them that same 50. They now give me a secure business line of credit. I pull the money off the line of credit. I go to KeyBank. Let's say if I keep going, I take the money from KeyBank, I go to M&T, give M&T 50,000. They hold it as collateral. Now they give me a secure business line of credit. I pull the money off the line of credit, and now I go to Truist Bank. Give them 50,000. They hold it as collateral, and now they give me a secured business line of credit. I pull that money off the line of credit. You got it, Frederick. I'm rinse and repeat. I'm just moving the money around. The same money. I'm just moving it around. Oh, man. Are y'all with me? But here go the game. That's not even it. See, I'm going to stop at the fifth bank. And when I pull that money off of Truist, I'm going to go back to Bank of America and pay them off completely. The same 50,000 they gave me. What you think happens when I pay off Bank of America completely? What happens? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. What happens? Thank you, Raven. Thank you, Lanita. Perfect. Lanita got it. When I pay off Bank of America, they turn my secured to unsecured, which means I get back my 50,000 of collateral that I originally put up, but now they extend that 50,000 unsecured because I built a relationship with them. So now I get back my 50,000 collateral. I go to PNC Bank, pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral. I go to KeyBank, pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral. I go to M&T Bank, pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral. I go to Truist. I pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral. What did I just do? How much did I just create in business lines of credit with bad credit? Let me know. How much? Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Cedric. I just created $250,000 in business lines of credit, even with bad credit. It just took me some strategy. It just took me some time. And guess what? I'm going to go pay off the subprime lenders, get them out the way. So now my credit goes up, but I'm back in the game with bad credit. I just need a strategy. I need somebody to type strategy in the chat. Somebody type strategy, and you probably thinking, how does this guy know this stuff? Because I lived it. I remember when I was investing, maxing out my credit cards on properties. Any of you that's in real estate or you're in business, you know you invest in inventory and you waiting for it to sell to get your money back. You know you may pay for contractors to do renovations and you waiting for it to sell to get your money back, but now you stuck with these high credit cards and you trying to figure out what to do. Well, that was me, and I had to get creative. So now I got all these credit cards, high utilization to my neck, and I started to like, oh, I gotta go get this loan, and I just was doing stuff. And it worked. I said, oh. And that is how I built this blueprint. We call it our backdoor funding method. And now our students go and run these exact same strategies to get themselves in a position to go get some good funding if you have bad credit. So we don't have a money problem. We have a strategy problem. And after this workshop, you no longer will have a strategy problem. You may just have a belief problem. You may have a consistency problem. But you won't have a money problem. Like, let me know. Do we have a money problem at this point? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. All right, perfect. So those of you that have good credit, bad credit, I just gave you out a game. Now I want to talk to the people that got good credit and what you need to do, because I want to solve everybody's problem. Nobody should have a problem once you're done with this workshop. So the next thing is we now want to go get money if we got good credit. So we're going to do what is called our credit card stacking method. Credit card stacking. Put a 1 in the chat if you're familiar with this. Put a 2 in the chat if you are not familiar with this. Good credit, 700 or above. And we'll go in more detail in our mentorship. That stuff we break down, all right? So y'all don't know about this. So that means I'm giving y'all some game. So credit card stacking is when you apply for a series of credit cards with a specific sequence based upon which credit reporting agency they pull. So for example, we have 3 credit reporting agencies. The first one that we have is Experian. We also have Equifax. And then lastly, we have TransUnion. There's 3 different credit reporting agencies. Put a 1 in the chat if you know these agencies. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. Most people, everybody should know about this, right? So what we like to do now is understand which banks pull which credit bureaus. And we have a secret lenders list in our program that gives you what banks and what credit bureaus they utilize based upon the state. And we actually show you how to actually speak with the reps at the bank so they can tell you what credit bureaus they pull from, right? But I'm gonna make it simple. Let's do this. Chase. I know that Chase pulls Experian. Now this varies based upon your state, but typically Chase pulls Experian. I know that Chase will give me up to $150,000 2 credit cards with only 1 pull. I can get 2 credit cards up to $150,000 with 1 pull. That is how we stack up the cards. So now I'm applying for 1 product. I'm applying 1 time, but I'm getting 2 products. I know that American Express is another one that pulls Experian, and they'll give me up to $100,000, 4 credit cards with 1 pull. I am stacking the cards. So I did 2 pulls, but got 6 cards. Are y'all following me? I know that M&T Bank is another one that'll give me up to $100,000, 2 products with 1 pull. So I just pulled my credit 3 times, but I was able to go and get 8 products up to, what's this? $350,000. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense, yes or no. So when you apply with Chase, instead of you just applying and getting 1 card, you need to have a relationship with a banking manager or a bank rep and say, hey, look, give me 2 cards. You already put my credit. Amex, we show you how to go online and you just go apply for all the cards, and the sequence is only going to be 1 pull as long as you apply in the same day. Same thing with M&T. So we're stacking the cards. But now I'm going to take it to the next credit bureau and I'm going to go hit KeyBank. I know that KeyBank will give me up to $100,000 as well. And they'll give me that with 2 products, 1 pull. They'll give me a personal credit card and a personal loan. up to 100,000. I know that PenFed is another one that'll give me up to $100,000. They'll give me 2 products, 1 pull. I know that Digital Credit Union, they'll give me up to $100,000, 2 products, 1 pull. So the same process applies. I'm going to do 3 pulls, but I'm getting 6 products up to 300,000. And when I say it's up to, it doesn't mean they're going to give you the full amount, but they'll give you up to that. But I'm stacking it up. So I went from 1 bureau to the 2nd bureau, and now I stack it more, and I go hit Navy Federal Credit Union, that Post TransUnion. They'll give me up to $100,000, 2 products, 1 pull. I know that Bank of America is another one. They'll give you up to $50,000, 2 products, 1 pull. They'll give you the travel card, and they'll give you the business cash card. Or the travel card and the regular cash card, same pull, 2 products. I know that Barclay Bank is another one that pulls TransUnion, and they'll give you up to 50,000. You move this. Hope y'all with me. Right? They give you up to 50,000, 2 products, 1 pull. So if you follow what I'm sharing with you, that's another 3 pulls. But guess what? I got 6 products. And I was able to go get up to $200,000 by stacking it up, going from 1 bureau to the next bureau, with each bank getting multiple products. So in total, I was able to apply 9 times, but I was able to go and get what's this? 6, 12, 20 products, right? I applied 9 times and got 20 products up to, what's this? 350, that's 650, 750, 850,000. Yep. I up to $850,000. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Just let me know. Let's just say you don't get the full 850. Let's just say you only get 250, but this is super doable because we do this all day long. And guess what? This is only 3 cards. When we go and apply for funding, we actually apply for 8 to 9 banks at a time. So I didn't even show you, really, we go to PNC Bank now. We go to Fulton Bank now. It's multiple banks that we just keep going down that pull Experian. We know we could go ahead. Regions Bank was another one that pulls Echo. We have multiple banks. We do this 8 to 9 banks each bureau. So this is how we go get $1 million in funding ASAP if you have the right credit profile set up with the right sequence, the right strategy. You know exactly how to do it. You need to have the strategy. Somebody type strategy in the chat. Somebody type strategy in the chat. Does this all make sense? Do we have a money problem? Yes or no? Do we have a money problem? Yes or no? See, this is how it works now. So some of y'all probably heard me say, hey, Mogul, oh, you could buy businesses with credit cards. How does that work? Yes, that is what we do. We buy cash flowing businesses with credit cards. So this is how we do it with no money out of our pocket. See, we've been told how to build wealth all wrong, family. We've been told that the fastest way to go and get rich is to go and start a new business, right? This is what we've been told to do. Hold on here. Hold on here. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? All right, so we've been told to go and get a new business. I beg to differ. I would say go and get an existing business. And I'm going to share with you why and how does this make sense. See, I want to ask y'all some questions. Put me in the chat if you invested in a trendy business over the last 5 years. You may have done Turo, right? You may have done Airbnb. You may have done Amazon drop shipping. You may have done Forex. All of these trendy businesses that's hot today, but not tomorrow. Put me in the chat if you went and purchased a single family property, thought it was going to change your life, but you realize that it's taking more money out of your pocket than what you think, than what it should be giving you. And it's because we are investing in trendy businesses that is not recession proof. We want businesses that will be here for the next generations to come, not something that's hot today. Pandemic businesses. And the truth is, what most people don't tell you is that 90% of new businesses fail within the first 10 years. So you have a 90% chance of failing if you have not met that 10-year mark. So you are going against these big odds. What most people don't tell you is the reason why 90% of businesses fail when they're new is because you are struggling with your sales. Why you're struggling with sales? Because you don't have the right marketing, because you don't have enough capital. Now you don't have the right fulfillment because you don't have a strong enough team, because you don't have enough money to pay them. Type me in the chat if you've been through this. You failed because you didn't have enough money to support payroll. You were struggling with figuring out how to sell your product, how to get in the right market. And this is why only 10% can do this. Now, I'm not saying this is not doable, but it takes a certain level of commitment and sacrifice and time. That's the key thing. It takes a lot of time to figure this out and get it to $1 million business plus. See, this is for 10%, but I want to show you what the 90% can do. Most people that you may have a 9 to 5 job and want to go make some passive profits on the side. You may already be an entrepreneur, but you're looking to do something different that's more stable and sustainable. You may be somebody that's looking to get into ownership with little to no risk without going deep into bad debt. It's called the cheat code, where I like to go buy businesses that is 10 years old or more. I want to go buy a business that already passed the time check. Think about it. If 90% of businesses fail within 10 years, and if you've been in business for 10 years or more, then your success is damn near guaranteed. Well, what businesses have a 90% success rate or more? Well, laundromats have a 90% success rate. Self-storage have a 92% success rate. Do you know that vending machines have a 90% success rate? See, I want to buy a business that is making $10,000 a month already on day one. I want to buy a business that already have the systems in place, that already have the marketing in place, that already have the employees in place, the customers in place. They already did the work. So now I just need to go buy it and collect the cash flow. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to go start a new business, or put a 2 in the chat if you like mogul. I'd rather go buy an existing business and start collecting money day one. Oh, mogul, how does this work? How does this work, mogul? I'm going to show you exactly how this works. So you could go on platforms like bizbuysell.com. This is a brokerage website where there's motivated business owners looking to actually go out there and sell you their business. And they're not going to sell you their business because they're not making money. No, they're going to sell you their business because they're looking to retire, right? You have 10,000 baby boomers retiring every day. So if they're looking to retire, if they may have been getting sick, right, they may want to start something new or get into something new, they're going to sell you their business. You have platforms like LoopNet. So for example, I'll give y'all an example, right? Matter of fact, I want to show y'all something. Can I show y'all something? Type show me in the chat if I can show y'all something. Type show me in the chat if I can show y'all something really, really quick. I want to show y'all something cool. Because a lot of time, again, seeing is believing. We don't think this stuff is possible. We don't think this stuff is possible, but I want to show y'all how this actually works. All right. And what we do. Cool. All right, cool. There we go. There we go. Type show me in the chat if y'all want me to show y'all. All right. So the way this works is I want to show y'all business that we bought last year. We bought this business last year, and it literally was generating $30,000 a month day one. And we only paid, well, I'm gonna show you how it works. I'm gonna just show y'all exactly how it works. Okay. So these are where we at? So there we go. Here we go. Cool. All right, perfect. Let me share my screen. Y'all still with me? Y'all still with me? Cool. Y'all still with me? All right, cool. So check this out. So I'm gonna go on Google and I'm gonna type in the facilities that we purchased like a year ago, right? 3 facilities. As you can see, they're like y'all could go and check this out yourself. This is my facilities, right? That we just purchased a year ago. And as you can see, look, you can't make this up. You see the date. This is actually, the management software that we use. Right, I could switch over to different facilities and show you exactly how this works. All right, so look at this. I just pulled the rent roll. This was the rent roll when we purchased the business. Can y'all see this here at the bottom? Can y'all see this here at the bottom that I just highlighted? What does that say? Let me know in the chat. Can somebody put that in the chat for the people that can't see it? For the people in the back. For the people in the back, what does this see? What do you see right here? 32,000. Thank you, Sheed. Thank you, Sheed. 32,000. Thank you, Donta. Thank you, Harvey. So we bought this business, 3 facilities, and it was bringing in 32,000 day 1, not day 2, not day 3, not day 5, not next year. Day 1, we made money. And the reason why you want to buy businesses where you can make money day 1 is because we are buying these businesses with credit cards. Right? So we need to be able to pay off the credit cards fast. See, most people, they may go and get this 850,000 in funding, this 250,000 in funding, but they're going to put it into a new business and be struggling to pay off that debt because they are trying to get that business off the ground. Instead, I'd rather go buy a self-storage business. And in this case, we paid it was 850,000. That was the purchase price for the business, right? So what we did was we utilized a loan called the SBA 7A loan. Put a 1 in the chat if you're familiar with this loan. Put a 2 in the chat if you are not. I want to make sure y'all with me. I know I'm trying to give y'all much because I said 90 minutes, right? I said 90 minutes. Perfect. So y'all, a lot of y'all not familiar with this. Okay, cool. So the SBA loan is a small business loan where they'll give you up to 90% to buy any small business. Self-storage is not only commercial real estate, it's a small business. Laundromats is a small business. Vending machines is a small business. So all you got to do is come to the table with 10% down. So if we utilize the SBA loan to buy $850,000 business, how much did I have to put down? Let me know in the chat. I utilized this loan. I only got to put 10% down because they're giving me 90%. How much we got to put down? Let me know in the chat. Thank you. 85,000. 85,000 down. Yes or no? Did I just show you how to get 85,000 in funding? Let me know. Yes or no? Well, we utilized credit cards that was 0% interest for 18 months. I literally pulled the money off credit cards that was 0% interest and I put down the 85,000. That is how I bought a self-storage business with no money out of my pocket. Why I can say that? Because the $32,000 a month is covering the mortgage for the SBA loan, is also covering the credit card payments every single month. So I'm literally covering the debt with the cash flow day 1. This is how we buy cash flowing businesses with credit cards with no money out of our pocket. And you can do this today. Like, that's the thing. You don't need to have a license or certification. You can go buy a self-storage business today as long as you know how to go get the money, which I just shared you, and then how to go find the exact business that you need that makes sense for what you're trying to do. Does this make sense? And we go on and on, to be honest. We don't just use business credit cards, personal credit cards. We actually utilize grants as well. Just imagine you being able to go get grant money free that you don't got to pay back in buying a business. Imagine some of you may have a 401k where you could actually pull that money out. Put a 1 in the chat if you got a 401k right now. Put a 1 in the chat. Well, I'm pretty sure your 401k is going down the drain right now because of the stock market. Put yes in the chat if your if your 401k is disappearing right in front of your eyes. Yes or no? Because you got your money in the stock market and it's taking a beating right now. Well, instead, I would advise you to take the money out your 401k and go buy a business. Guess what? This business will be able to produce cash flow and enough cash flow to give you plus pay back your 401k. So now you pay yourself back with interest. Some of you got money in your homes. Put yes in the chat if you got equity in your house right now and you don't know what to do with it. Well, you can go get a HELOC, pull that money out, and go buy a business. Right? It's so many things that you can do. We got over 100 ways to go buy a business without having to utilize your own money. But the thing that most people, they fail because they are not willing to go through the process. They're not willing to do it. They give up right here in that process. I want you to type me in the chat if you're willing to go through that process. Let me know. And if your credit is poor, I showed you how you can go get the backdoor funding method. If you wasn't knowing, you probably missed it. So I don't care if you got good credit or bad credit. If you want to go buy a business, go do the backdoor funding method. If you got the money, go get your credit cards. Or matter of fact, find other people that have money and you raise the money and you partner with people. That's a whole nother strategy. I don't want to do too much. But I need to ask this question. Do you believe that you can execute on what I just shared? Yes or no? Do you believe that you could actually go buy a cash flowing business if you get more education from me and my team, a more direct blueprint on how to master funding in businesses and start changing everything about your year? I want you to type ready in the chat. If you like, I'm ready for more, Mogul. This wasn't enough. It's only been an hour. I need more time. I need you to break down how to go get business funding now because I didn't even get into that. I need you to break down how to set my business up to be compliant and what banks to go to and how to qualify. Mogul, I need you to show me how to find the businesses and how to underwrite them to know which one is a good one or not. I need more. This wasn't enough, but I want it. Type ready in the chat if you're ready for that. I need to talk to the action takers. I need to talk to the people that's serious and not curious. Because this is where we start to see who's really serious and curious, all right? So I want to ask this question. Do I have your permission to share an opportunity where you can learn more with me and my team? And we're going to give you more direct blueprints to be able to show you how to go and execute and buy your first cash flowing business, how to go get $250,000 in funding. Do I have your permission to share an opportunity with you that can literally change everything about your financial future? Yes or no? If I don't have your permission, I'm not sharing. I'm just being honest with you. I need to know that I got your permission. Do I have your permission? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat. They say yes. All right, they say yes. And make sure you tag everyone when you comment, because I see some of y'all just directing it to me, but I want everybody to see how excited you are in this room to be able to learn this information. So I'm going to ask this question before I give this life-changing opportunity. I gave y'all so much free game. But if you was to put a dollar amount, if you was to pay for what I just shared, how much would that be worth? And don't say everything priceless. Give me a real number. How much would have paid in hindsight if I was to put a number on this class? How much would you have paid? Let's put a real number. Let's be specific. In order to be prolific, we got to be specific. Jess said $100. Michael said $5,000. You're damn right, Michael. You're damn right. Rebecca said $500. Dante said $1,000. Christine said $2,000. $1 million worth of game. That's a big fact. So really, this is a $5,000 like type of information right now. For real, for real. I'm just being honest with y'all. But look, I want to ask this question. If you had an opportunity to spend 5 more days with me just like this, 5 days for an hour straight where I could spend 1 full day strictly on credit, on how to build your credit profile, how to clean items off your profile, how to make sure you got the right account, just 1 day on credit. And then I have another day where we show you how to build your business the right way. Then we'll have one day where I literally show you how to go find cash flowing businesses, how to underwrite cash flowing business, how to set up your infinite bank, how to start your own funding company. How much would that be worth to you if we had 5 days for an hour where I could go more in detail with each topic? How much would you invest for that? Let me know. How much would you invest? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. I need to make sure y'all understand what's about to happen here. I need to make sure y'all understand what's about to happen. So they said, well, as much as I can, $10,000, $5,000, $2,000. So today is a very special day because I want to give y'all a hand up. See, not a handout. It's two different things. I'm not giving no handouts. What I'm going to do is give a hand up, right? I'm going to give a hand up. What I want to do is give y'all an opportunity to spend 5 days with me in my 5-day cash flow boot camp where me and my team, we're going to walk you through the step-by-step blueprint to be able to go and get SBA loans, how to get business credit, how to get private capital, how to set up your insurance policies, how to build your infinite bank, how to buy cash flow business, how to evaluate them, how to go out there and make multiple streams of income 5 days straight. And this is typically $5,000, but today I'm gonna give this to you for only $297, y'all. Only 200. I need somebody to type only 297 in the chat. I need somebody to type only $297. You get to spend 5 days with me and my team, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to buy your very first cash flow and self-storage business or more, how to go get $250,000 plus in funding in more detail. I don't care where you are on your journey. You don't need no experience. All I need you to do is show up with the desire and the will to do the work. Only $297. So I'm about to drop this link. I'm about to drop this link for you to join, y'all. But I want to make this even sweeter. I'm about to drop this link, but I want to make this even sweeter. I want to make this even more valuable. But if you are in and you ready, I want you to type I'm in the chat. If you are in and you ready, I want you to type I'm in the chat, y'all. See, for those of you that's serious and not curious and you truly an action taker, I want to give you some bonuses. I want to make this even like sweeter of a deal, right? For those of you that lock in the first 10 people, the first 10 people that pay $297 right now in full, I'm going to give you my backdoor funding video, which is an 18-minute video that I went in full detail on the backdoor funding method and how to get the capital with bad credit, the subprime lenders, all of the strategies you need. 18 minutes only on this. And I'm going to give you the list of subprime lenders as a bonus, over 50 subprime lenders. And I want to show you how to go and remove your inquiries and collections in less than 3 days. I'm going to give you the hack on how to remove your inquiries and collections so you can go back for more funding. I'm going to give these bonuses for the first 10 people. This is the software that we use to find businesses and evaluate them in 60 seconds. I'm going to give you 7 days because leading up to this boot camp, I want you to be ready. I want you to be at the best position to execute. So I want to give you these bonuses because it's preparation for what's about to happen. So y'all ready? First 10 people that lock in their spot. Team, get the link right now, team. Let's get ready to drop this link. But I want to make it even sweeter. I want to give you a free admission ticket to my next 3-day Family Legacy Bootcamp. This is virtual. The challenge is also virtual. I want to give you an opportunity to learn how to build wealth as a family, leveraging trust, insurance, wills, estate planning. So when you go buy these businesses, how do you make sure that your last name is set for generations to come? This is usually $997. I'm giving you a free ticket for the first 10 people that lock in their spot when I drop this link. And I want to give y'all even more because, again, I want you to have no reason not to take advantage of this. I don't want to hear no excuse on why you shouldn't be spending $297 to get 5 days of life-changing information plus a lot of resources leading up to it. I did a 5-day challenge with Smitty the GOAT, Derek Boone, Nehemiah Davis, Wallow267, Wall Street Trapper. If you know those guys, you know how valuable they are. We did a 5-day challenge. I'm going to give you the replays to that as a bonus. Are y'all ready? Type drop the link if you're ready for me to drop the link. Type drop the link if you're ready for me to drop the link. Type drop the link. Now, this is recorded, so you can be able to watch the recording. So don't worry, you'll be able to watch the recording. So if you're ready for me to drop the link, type drop the link, and I'm gonna just do one more thing. All right, I'm gonna do one more thing, and then we're gonna close it out. Because again, I want to make it a no-brainer. The last thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give the first 10 people. I'm gonna give you a 30-day access. Can y'all see my screen? Can y'all see my screen? I don't know. Can y'all see my screen? Yes or no? Yeah, I see my screen. All right, perfect. I'm gonna give you 30 days access to my community as a bonus. This is where we have 5 live classes every single week. We have a bunch of resources in here. So leading up to the boot camp, you'll be able to have some resources and be able to get live coaching. Because again, the boot camp, I want you to be in position to execute. Somebody type execute in the chat. Somebody type execute in the chat. So if you can't make the class, like I said, you still want to pay $297 so you can get inside of the community and get access to everything for the next 30 days as a bonus. So we're about to drop the link. I hope y'all ready. Get your cards. We're about to drop the link. So team, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the link, drop the link, drop the link. Let's go. First 10 people gonna get all of these bonuses. It's going down. It's insane. I hope you understand what's about to happen. So please, I don't want to hear no issues of, oh, my car. Go lock in your spot right now. And you could actually finance it. So you can break their payment up into 6 to 36 months. You can get in here. I don't want to hear no excuses. I literally just want you to get in the room. Like, I don't care how you get in here. I just need you to get inside of here. That's just the bottom line. All right. So once you lock in your spot, type I'm in so I can shout you out and show you some love. Right. Like I said, you could use Afterpay, Affirm, Klarna. Once you go on the site, you're going to click the link. We have these options for you to be able to apply and get financing. We have another option called Zip where you could break it up into 4 payments, pay as little as 20-something bucks a month. Again, I just need you to do something different. I need you to understand that wealthy people focus on value. Poor people focus on the cost. Wealthy people focus on the payoff. Poor people focus on the price. And if you are looking to be wealthy, you need to already adapt the mindset now and let clients and services and businesses pay for your life. When you join, I'm going to give you a link to be an affiliate where you can get paid 50% commission just for bringing somebody in. So 2 people could cover your ticket. We're also going to give you a link to start your very own credit repair business and show you how to actually make money with it. So you could actually now get your credit repair business, a funding business, and start to make money and cover your ticket plus. And I'm going to show you in a few how you can go get access to a $2,500 credit card, no credit check. So you can literally have an opportunity to get your money back times 4 or 5 or more. But you have to move. You have to take action. You can't stay in the same spot. Put it on a credit card. Call somebody up. They got to Zelle you. They got to Cash App you. Somebody owe you some money right now. This is the time for you to cash in. Because I have a high ticket mastermind for the people that make 6 figures in their business. We get in person, we do our events, our self-storage tours, and to be completely transparent, that's a $25,000 mentorship. So what I'm doing here is giving you an opportunity to pretty much rent the Mailbox Millionaire Academy, which is my high ticket program. Before I went and bought a Lamborghini, I rented one. Before I went and bought a mansion, I rented one. So this is your opportunity to pay $297. Let's see what this is about. You did 1 hour. Let me see what 5 days look like. Let me see what 5 days look like. Y'all understand what I'm putting down right now? Just let me know if y'all understand what I'm putting down. And I'm about to shout y'all out, but I just got to talk to y'all really quick because sometimes we need to hear certain things to get us to move. Because a lot of times we be questioning ourselves. I know some of y'all probably thinking, oh, how do I know if this is for me? How do I know, Mogul? Well, how would you ever know if you don't try? Don't block your best blessings. If you somebody that need cash flow, this is for you. If you got a pulse right now and you breathing still, this is for you. I'm just being honest. We have people that have been homeless, that's been evicted, that lost everything, that have worse stories than you could think of, that came up from the bottom to the top. But they had to believe in themselves. See, nothing's going to change unless you change. Some of y'all probably thinking, how soon could I be profitable, Mogul? How soon could I make my money back? Well, I can't make any guarantees. I can't. But what I can guarantee is this. If you don't make a decision to join this boot camp and get this information, you won't be buying a cash flowing business. And if you did, you won't have the right guidance and you could find yourself falling off the cliff. Because this can be the best thing in your life, but it can be the worst thing in your life if you don't got the right guidance. And what I will tell you is that my community is designed to make you as profitable as fast as possible. We have you set up to where you can start your credit repair business in a box and you don't got to do nothing. The AI takes care of it. We set you up with starting to make money with digital products, how to start a funding company, how to underwrite and wholesale deals. You just got to pick a path. You just got to pick a path and don't be afraid. Oh, my money is tight, Mogul. I'm going to catch you next time. There won't be a next time. If your money is tight and you're afraid, this is more of a reason on why you need to make this decision. I'm just being honest with y'all. Sometimes we need to hear the truth. We need to hear what we need to hear, not what we want to hear. So for those of you that's in, type I'm in the chat. Sorry, I want to go back. If you already typed it, retype it because the chat is going fast. I won't be able to see it, but I want to shout you out. I want to shout you out. So it's $297 for VIP, or you could pay $97 and you could go general admission, but VIP is the only one that get these bonuses. VIP is the only one that get these bonuses. All right. Shout out to She, congratulations. Shout out to Lee, congratulations. Shout out to Mark, congratulations. Shout out to Andrea, congratulations. The link is right here in the chat. We just dropped it. Shout out to Bernard, congratulations. I want to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all something, right? And this is not even a boot camp. The boot camp is going to be insane. But I want to show y'all just what does the community look like for those of y'all that's locking in, right? This is the community. This is the community. This is the community. So when you join our community right here, Mogul Elite Club, right? The first thing you're going to do right at the top, you can go get this $2,500 no credit check, right? And I give you the step-by-step play. And I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. As you see right here, Jermaine, $1,300 approved for. Deanna, $2,500. Let's keep it going. Sierra, $2,500. Maurice, $2,500. Let's keep going. I can keep going, right? What he got? What Clarence got? $2,500, right? Troy got $2,500. This is no credit check. All you need is a bank account that ain't got no overdrafts. $2,500. So you could apply right. I mean, you could join right now, get in our community, and you're gonna get the step-by-step play to be able to go do that, right? Some of you want to know, okay, Mogul, you know, like show me some wins, show me some results. Say less. I got you. I'll show you some results, right? Check this out. This person got their inquiries off of TransUnion in minutes. I told y'all we could do it in 24 to 72 hours. The play works. He got it off in minutes. Look, a different life in just 4 months. A different life in just 4 months. Being able to get his credit up to the 800s in 4 months. Let me keep going. Let me keep going. I don't want to like. Let me show y'all, right? Oh man, another approval. Look at this. What T. Rogers got? Truest card. I don't even see the limit on here, but I know T. Rogers been crushing it. So let's show you what T. Rogers been able to do. Right here, another $14,000. T. Rogers went and got over $200,000 in 3 months. Look, $200,000 in 3 months. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We talking about Chase. Look at this, $75,000 credit card. One card, 70. Like y'all thought it was a game? These are the high limits that we're getting. Type me in the chat if you want to get access to a $75,000 credit card. I'm showing y'all what we do in real time. Right? So let me back up. Let me back up and get back to the wins. So let's talk about businesses. So some of y'all may be thinking, okay, who bought businesses? Well, Cookie bought a pack and ship business making 6 figures a year. She only put $5,000 out of her pocket. She had her grand opening. You see it right here. Right? Another one, Legacy Builder. She bought a dry cleaning business utilizing her infinite bank. Couldn't make this up if I wanted to. Right? We got Royalty, who bought a restaurant, bar and lounge, no money out of her pocket. She had a grand opening. You see the team is in the building. Right? So these are all students plus that just bought businesses. All right. So matter of fact, this is what I want to do. Let me know in the chat, what is your biggest pain point? What do you need issues with? I mean, what do you have issues with? And I'll show you how we can solve it in our community. This is just the community. This is not even the boot camp. The boot camp is on steroids. Andrea said, I'm not gonna lie, I just joined to the affiliate and support my people. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. So T Lucas, credit. Okay. Like what issues with your credit? I'm showing you how you get your stuff cleaned up. Matter of fact, let me go to the classroom. So a lot of y'all may be looking, okay, this is all the resources in the community. You got the grant writing course, learn how to get grants, right? You want to start your own credit repair software? I give you the whole layout right here. How to start making money every single month is laid out, business in a box. A lot of y'all want the hacks. Okay, cool. We give you the step-by-step on all the hacks. How to clean up your reports on on Experian, step-by-step play. How to remove stuff over TransUnion, step-by-step play. The 7-day sweep, step-by-step play. The how to, look today. Look at all of these. This is 12 banks, pure bureau. 12 banks, right? I only gave y'all 5 today. I'm giving y'all exact plays right here. Alone, you go get your money back just by going to the hacks. That's not even including the entire school community. How to start your own funding company. I'm giving you the resources. If you go and click here, I'm giving you the contracts, the sequences, everything that you need. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. You want to learn how to buy self-storage? I got a self-storage training course right here. Right here. Let's keep it rolling. Right? So no matter where you are on your journey, pick your journey. You may be improving your credit, we got you. You may be building your credit, we got you. You may go in and get personal funding, we got you. If you go in and get business funding, we got you. Digital products, self-storage, wherever you are on your journey, we got you. You just got to invest, and it's only $297, y'all. Only $297, which is insane. Right? And then that's the trainings, and then we have live classes. So every week we have live classes. Tomorrow we have our financial literacy class. So that's what we teach, understanding money. We have these credit repair trainings showing you how to utilize our software throughout the week. Right? We also have our digital product. So this is live with the coaches. So it's not just me. You have a team of instructors that have been trained directly by me that is actually teaching live. And then you have these classes, courses, which is on demand at your own leisure, at your own pace. You want to do it at 2 in the morning, that's on you. But let me go back to the wins. Right? It's so much that I can't even go into, but I'm about to close up. Right here, random play, got $1,100 easy. Experience inquiries removed. Right? This is crazy. This is crazy. Let's keep it going. Right here, Jess launched her ebook. Shout out to Jess. Right here, getting collections removed. Different methods to get it removed. This is just what we do. This person, Rashawn, started his credit repair company, business in a box, easy money. We set you up with that when you join. Let me keep rolling. Right here, Devontae, one of our students, student of the month. He went and got approved for almost $500,000 in funding. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. $100,000 light stream. Y'all don't even know the light stream play. Put a 1 in the chat if you know about the light stream play. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. So after the 30 days, if you want to stay in the community, it's $97. But you don't have to stay. You could cancel at any time. But the community is free for the month. I'm giving you a bonus. You're paying for the boot camp. So if you want to cancel at the end, you can cancel at the end, and you don't got to stay in the community. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? All right. Cool. Right here, $40,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. But yeah, we got so many results that's in here when it comes to cleaning your credit, building your credit, getting funding, digital products, you name it. We have everything that you need. Look at Shamil. She ran a play when they got $20,000 running a light stream play. Yeah, I mean, I can't even go into that. I can't even go into that at all. Right here, Cheryl when they got $25,000. Easy money from Navy Fed. This is easy. Right? Easy, easy, easy. So we got just so much in here. We got students that's partnering, that's making money. Right here, Lena Tate crushing it, making money every single day. All right, so yeah, y'all, like whatever you need, data points down, 29 points in 2 days, inquiries, look at this. You know, you're looking to get your collections removed, your inquiries removed, you're looking to get funded, you're looking to buy a business. Like, there's no better place to be than to be in this cash loan boot camp, and I'm giving you access to the community as a bonus. All right? All right, all right, all right. So yeah, you could do the general admission if you need to. That's okay. But so what I'm gonna do is this. All right, and I'm gonna close it up because we had 90 minutes. I gotta be a man of my word, right? So everybody that does VIP tonight, I'm gonna give you the bonuses. Everybody that does VIP tonight, I'm gonna give you the bonuses. If you do general admission, you'll get access to the challenge, but you won't get all of the bonuses. All right. All right. So, is that clear? Shout out to Harvey. Shout out to Harvey. Who else? Matter of fact, as we go out strong, let me know in the chat one more time. If you in, type I'm in the chat one more time because your life is about to change. It's about to go down. You about to clean your credit. You about to get funded. You about to buy a cash flowing business. You about to quit that 9-to-5 job. You about to actually just make some additional money to take you on some trips, pay down some bills. You about to do something different. You will not be in the same spot next year as you are right now. If that's you and you in, type I'm in so I can shout you out. Shout out to you, Harvey. Shout out to you, Crystal. Congratulations. Let's go. Shout out to you, Andrea. Congratulations. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, your payment plans, you utilize Affirm, Klarna, Afterpay. Utilize one of those. All right, cool. You got Mark, congratulations. She, congratulations. So if you want payment plans, that's the link right there. If you want payment plans, Mark, congratulations. Let's go. Let's go. iPhone, congratulations. So we have an orientation call tomorrow at 6 p.m. So everybody that did join in, it'll be an orientation call tomorrow just to help you navigate, give you some, insight on how to get the most out of the community and things like that. That will be next week. That will be tomorrow. Yeah, how to set up your business. Somebody asked, do we show you how to set up your business? Yes, absolutely. So if you go here inside the school, you go inside the school, right? We're gonna go to classroom and setting up your LLC right away, right here. So this is the step-by-step strategy that we give you on how to go set up your LLC. So it's in here. And we have classes on it. So look, team, let's close this out. Can we drop the free credit repair link? And let's drop the business credit checklist. Let's drop that. because I said I was giving to them at the end. And then for you to get the 2,500, you gotta join the community, and it's right here, and you can go apply. And I want you to go get that money tonight. It's pinned to the top. It's pinned right to the top, the first thing that you see. So when you join in there, you want to log into school, the first thing you want to see is $2,500 credit card, no credit check, and you just follow the steps immediately on exactly what I just said. Step by step. All right. Somebody said, I paid for 3 of these from others. Hopefully this is it. This is it. Like, and I hear this from a lot of people, like, put a 1 in the chat if you suffering from like course hurt. Like you paid for this, it didn't work. You paid for that, it didn't work. And you feel like, oh man, like I don't want to do nothing else. That's normal. But I just shared it because they've been teaching you how to do it all wrong. The cheat code is to buy something that's already existing. And we built out a team that's bulletproof. See, you just see me. Y'all don't even know it's a full team of instructors. We have credit repair coaches, business finance coaches, underwriting coaches, life insurance coaches. We have a full team to give you a roadmap to get you to your goal. You just got to follow the blueprint. All right, so we at that 90-minute mark. We at that 90-minute mark. We at that 90-minute mark. So let's close this thing up. Let's close this thing up. All right, y'all. Any other questions or we good? If we don't got no other questions, I'm gonna close this up. I'm gonna give y'all back y'all time. Like I said, I wasn't it was only 90 minutes, so I don't want to take up more of y'all time. I want to be very, very respectful of y'all time. All right. Right. I'm looking for something right here. All right, cool. No other questions. Tawana said, I don't see where to apply. You have to. Are you in the community? Did you join? Are you in the community? Are you in the community? Did you join? You gotta join, and then you'll be able to apply. It's right there. You gotta join. It's in school. Yep, Mark is in school. So let me just show y'all one more time. Let me show y'all one more time. It's at the top. So when you join the school, right, this is gonna be what it looks like. You got the community tab right here. The first thing pinned to the top, the first post, you're gonna click this, click the links, follow it step by step. I'll give you exactly what to put down, and you're gonna go and do it and apply and go get that $2,500. Right? Somebody just got $760 9 hours ago. You know what I'm saying? 9 hours ago. All right. So go do that. Go make it happen. And let's win, y'all. So with that being said, my card was declined for attempting too many times. How do I try again? All right. All right. Who needs like another day or two? Who needs another day to be able to lock in this spot? Like your card may be declining. You may need to call your bank and you want to get in and you want to take advantage of the bonuses. Put me in the chat, that's you. This is what I'm going to do. So for those of you, I'm going to do something special, and I don't really do this at all. I just dropped the email. Send an email right now. You got to send an email right now. And once you do that, we are going to keep it open for you for 24 hours. So you gotta lock in your spot within the next 24 hours, and I'll still honor these bonuses. But it's only for the people that email right now, so that we could keep you track. All right, you got to email right now and say 24 hours. All right, you got to email right now and say 24 hours. All right. So team, drop the link one more time. Drop the link one more time, team. Let's see. What's the issue? What's the issue? There we go. All right, perfect. All right, cool. We good. Let's wrap this thing up. All right, y'all. We out of here. Let's roll.
Being part of this community within a short period of time, I've learned a lot, networked with good people, Ramel, the brothers, and all of that stuff. Just being here within a month, I was able to acquire $140K on business funding with 0% interest for about 12 months. So I'm humbled to be here, glad to be here. I'm ready to network with everybody.
Biggest win has been me being able to pay off $70,000 in debt and also being able to free up some cash flow to where it's well into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you are thinking about joining the Mailbox Millionaire Academy, I will tell you, do not hesitate. You're wasting time. Do it now. Take control of your life.
I'm an independent owner and self-storage facility operator myself and member of the Mailbox Millionaire Academy. The experience has been overwhelming. It's been great. They've assisted me here with not just building my credit, but advancing my credit because I was already in place on my credit, but they've opened so many more doors for me, so many more opportunities, many more bank options that I didn't know about, lines of credit.
Here I am. I'll be closing in December with rebranding the stores.
Oh
So
my goodness.
thank you. I thank you. It was worth the money. It's worth the time. Sometimes I didn't have the time. I wasn't able to log in, but I did go back and I listened. I read the messages. Thank you so much.
Y'all see that? Do y'all know what that is? That is my certificate of ownership. What do I own? I am a co-owner, a partner in said storage facility.
I am beyond grateful to have such an opportunity to partner with the three Mogul brothers. It has been an honor to be a mentee in the Mailbox Millionaire Academy and now to be able to become part owner and not only one, but 3 self-storage facilities is absolutely amazing.
I have to say thank you to all of my Mailbox Millionaires, my family, my mentors, Ramel, Crew, Jamel. I love you guys so much. Listen, this is what we doing. Cash flowing businesses. I thank you guys so much.